Hi, my name is Jerry. I have here with me my teammates, Marlon, and this is Mohammed. Together we worked on a project called Sigos 5G testing functionality and enhancement. Now, this is a Bell-sponsored project in which we worked on it in the span of 10 to 12 weeks, and our major goal was focusing on running a 5G speed test with a pass result, automated to run every 1 hour. So I'm going to hand it over to Marlon to go on to the procedures of how we achieve this.
So whenever we think of 5G, we think of latency and speed, right? So those are the two parameters we are going to test here with the help of Ookla. Number one, make sure you are in the right directory. Since Bell has 3 labs, lab 1, 2 and production, we have to make sure we are in lab 1 and select Sigos dashboard automation, because that's our main focus here. After going to the desired directory, just go to the new tab and select test. But there are different types of tests. But since we are doing Ookla speed test, it's a packet, right? So it's a data test. And in data test, we are going to select Ookla speed test. Okay. After selecting the test, it will display this page, and we can select 4 things here. The radio. So we are using new radio UU, which is also used for standalone and non-standalone. And number 2 is location. So location says which lab we are testing the radios are. So here the radios are in lab number 1. So we are selecting lab 1. And the next parameter is PLMN, Public LAN Mobile Network. So it basically means which stack of SIMs we are choosing. So we are choosing 5G SIMs here. And as of now, we have just only one SIM in which we are going to run the test on. After selecting the SIM, we have to select the access point name for the network. Okay, after selecting every parameters, the final result should look like this. After checking every parameters, and when you click on run, you can see the test cases are displayed here and the order IDs are created here. And this dashboard states that okay, this test is created on this time and it started, but it does not define which lab it is and what test it does. So that's where we come in and we make the dashboard for 5G separately. So if you want further details about the test, you can select one of the order IDs from the test cases we saw and just by clicking on show details, we can see the details of the whole test. Now my friend Mohammed comes and he'll explain the code.
So for the implementation for the dashboard, because for the dashboard that we are working with, we need to show the results that we get from the Sigos dashboard. Here is this is the snippet or the added bit of the code that we have to add for our test. We use the for loop command to cycle between all the tested cases. For our speed test, our test case, we search through in the file path, which is lab 1 for us, okay, and then we extract the 5G Okola speed test in lab 1 for us. And save it to save all the information as the pass and fail, the name and the order ID and such on and such on. For the next step, we modify the root functions. We need to update the root functions so that it can check for our Okola 5G speed test, to extract it and pass it on to the graph that we have on the dashboard. For the dashboard, we have the pass, fail, and inconclusive on the left side, and then on the right side we have a graph that shows how many tests are done per hour, at what time there are, and how many are passes, fails, or inconclusive. Okay. At the beginning, we define Okola 5G as none. File path in lab 1. We say 5G Okola, and then using this command, we extract the data from the file path we have, and we Okola 5G insert it into the table function under the name 5G Okola. Here is the dashboard that we have. As you can see, we have here for production, lab 1, lab 2, and all of the tests that are done in each lab, and if they are passes or fails or conditional passes and so on. Here is also, if you go for of the left side, if you click on one of the labs, gives you a more detailed menu that shows other information like pass here, test case ID, is it done or still pending, what time it started, what time it ended with the time and date and year and everything, which user initiated the test, the order ID, and where the file path for the test is. In conclusion, for this test, we made a very robust automated speed test that ensures we will get all the parameters and data that we need from a 5G speed test, download rate, upload rate, latency, etc. Okay, by making it automated or hourly in our case, we ensure that we decrease the risk of errors in our lab. As you saw in the previous screenshot, we ran about 7 to 8 tests. They've been automated every hour. They're doing one. We got pass in all of them. Here, the development of 5G speed test application and enhancement of the Bell dashboard now provide users with a detailed view of the 5G network performance. Using the dashboard, you can see all the information part by part, extract the relevant data that you need to ensure that everything is working correctly. As you can see here, how we worked in lab 1, automation, our 5G Ocola speed test. Here are the last couple of tests we ran. The last one we have done was around 1:07 p.m. From these options, you can even more information, KPIs. You can repeat the test, trace, analyze to see what each step the test is doing to show. Even we can edit the test as well, or we can download the config file. Okay, thank you.